If you've been trying to figure out ways of reducing that background noise in your Ecamm Live productions and your recorded videos, well, here it is. Ecamm Live 4.4 has new audio filters that can be enabled in your production. Let's take a quick look. So this is the familiar interface for Ecamm Live out of the box, and as you can notice here in the sound levels panel, there is a new button that looks like a little puzzle piece. So I want you to go ahead and click on that button, and what you'll notice is a new audio filters panel is going to open up. Now in this panel, all you have to do is go ahead and click on the plus sign, and what you'll notice is that you can apply this filter to either your main microphone, your secondary microphone, or any one of your single guest spots, or you can add it to the entire mix if you would like to as well. So I'm just gonna pick my main microphone, and I'm also going to turn on some background audio noise. So now you can hear it sounds like I'm in a hustling, bustling coffee shop, and I really don't want this audio to be heard. But now let's take a look at what this filter sounds like with the noise isolation or sound isolation plugin added. So simply click on the Add Plugin drop down and click on Sound Isolation. Now you'll notice that there is no more background audio noise. And you can go ahead and change that if you'd like. If you'd like a little bit of it happening, then you can go ahead and change the wet-dry mix while you are not saying anything on the microphone. The key is to look at the sound meter and see when it starts to move and when it stops, and that will be the perfect ratio for you to add to your mix. All right, so you can see I'm in a very lousy environment because of all the noise. But if this was simply just a background fan or something from the traffic that's happening outside of your window, you can go ahead and change the wet-dry mix so that it's not applying too much of that sound suppression to your audio mix. Now, the audio filters that do appear in this list are, by default, the ones that are installed on Mac OS. Now, if these do not appear, you might not have the latest Mac OS version. We encourage you to update that if your computer system can handle it. However, if you also have other audio plugins from other manufacturers and you've installed them on your Mac, then they should be available in this list as well. Another audio plugin that I love to use is the Dynamics Processor. What this does is it helps to reduce those high, loud noises that might come from your microphone if you were laughing or you were talking out loud, and you can reduce that automatically through the Dynamics Processor. So let's take a look here. I'm going to click on the Add Plugin button or drop-down menu and click on Dynamics Processor. You'll see this new window open up, and what you want to do is you want to see where your audio is peaking. So in combination with your meter here, I don't want my audio to go too far into this side here, into the red side especially, so I'm going to go ahead and increase that a little bit, testing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You see that now the louder that I speak, the volume doesn't get into the red. However, if I go ahead and disable this processor, let's go ahead and delete this one. You'll notice that when I speak loudly, it goes into the red side. Sorry about that. But when I go back and add the Dynamics Processor, you'll see that as I go loud, the audio does not peak. And that's very important for you to ensure that you are not blasting your attendees or your listeners who are watching your videos or listening to your podcast. And this video has been brought to you by me. I am your Ecamm educator. I love teaching people how to use Ecamm Live. So if you're beginning on your journey of using Ecamm Live for your recorded content or your live streams, I want you to really figure out how to use the fundamentals of Ecamm Live so that you can figure out how to troubleshoot when necessary, but also achieve the goals of what you are looking to accomplish in your productions. So go ahead and click here and start that playlist, and let's get you going on Ecamm Live.